Hello, lovely Scorpios. This is Debs, and this is your reading for March 2024. Scorps, great to be with you. I hope you guys are well. Now, in meditation, I simply saw a woman teasing her boyfriend. She was saying, just one little flower at some point over the next few months would be nice. You never do anything romantic. You never send me cards. You never buy me anything. You always say you're going to do it, but you never do. And this guy looked at her and said, okay, so are you asking me to prove it? And she said, yeah, I just want some kind of proof that you're really into this because I just don't know. And he didn't say anything. Scorpio, I feel as if you might have been wanting to move something forward. If you've been dating someone, you want to know if they want to get exclusive. If you have been exclusive for a while, you may be feeling as if you want to talk about moving in together. If you're moving in together, you're taking it to the next level. You want to know, when is your person going to propose? What is going to surprise you, Scorpio, is that you may feel your person's never going to do this, ever, not in a million years. It may have almost become a joke. One day, wink, wink, you're going to put a ring on it. It's that sort of energy, but you've almost given it up. You've almost thought, yeah, it's never going to happen. I don't think you're angry. I think you're very relaxed. I think you feel, well, at some point, one day, but it would be nice, right, if they move this into something a bit more serious. Scorpio, I feel that this is someone who may surprise you. All right, guys, let's jump in, find out what's going on. The deck that I'm using is the Tarot Grand Lux Ciro Marchetti. Everything is down below, guys. The link to my website if you'd like a reading, all the decks I use, and the link to join the channel if you're interested in becoming a member. Yeah, Scorpio, somebody is sort of gently teasing someone else. Yeah, one day in 20 years, you might consider introducing me to your parents. It's that sort of energy. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, March 2024. March 2024. Why do I feel as if your person's got something up their sleeve that they're not talking to you about? Whatever this is, Scorpio, you've waited quite a long time, is what I'm getting here. Queen of Wands. Scorpio, I think I'm dealing with a feminine who believes that they're with someone who just finds them attractive. You may feel, yeah, I know that my person may not be in love with me like that. I think they're just very attracted to me. I know that the chemistry is crazy, but I just don't think this is someone who's going to commit. It's almost as if, Scorpio, you've told yourself, this is just surface level. I tease my person now and again, but I don't think deep down you believe, Scorpio, this would ever move into anything other than maybe a physical connection. Two of Coins. Why do I feel as if you're teasing your person? Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Let's go to a jeweler's. Let's see if you got the guts to buy me an eternity ring. It's that sort of thing. You've been wanting your person to prove it, but almost in a playful way. Yeah, one day, one day you'll buy me a bouquet of flowers. You're chastising your person, but with a serious undertone. In the past, Eight of Wands, lots of messages of passion. So this did start out based on passion, based on attraction. A lot of relationships do. But you may feel that your person was more into you physically than wanting to get serious. After that time, Two of Coins. you moved into a pretty equal give and take relationship. So it may have started off as friends with benefits or just attraction, and it moved into a dating situation, is what I'm getting. Scorpio, kind of nice. In your thoughts, Scorpio, 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're very playful with your person. You are playful with them. Let's have fun. Let's go out. Even though you two are dating, but I feel deep down you really want this to go further, but you've been keeping it light because you simply don't think this is ever going to happen. It's never going to move into anything more. In the immediate future, Magician, I think you're hoping to manifest more, but you simply don't feel that your person wants the same thing. No, I think they find me very sexy, very attractive, but I don't think they've got marriage on their mind. Or I don't believe they're thinking about having kids. No, Scorpio, you're teasing your person that it's never going to happen. And I don't think you're too stressed because you are regularly dating. I think you know, Scorpio, your guy loves spending time with you. You may feel deep down it'll happen eventually, but I think, Scorpio, you may have put this topic of conversation on the back burner, but you do tease him now and again. What you're fearing, okay, King of Swords, is that if you tease him in a serious manner, or if you give him any sort of serious ultimatum, he's going to turn cold on you and sort of back off. So you've been cajoling him about this with the hope that he sort of gets it. But deep down, you may be feeling, yeah, it's never going to happen. His energy, the Death card. He's wearing a false mask, Scorpio. He's also thinking about you. It's as if, yeah, you just have no idea what I'm about to do. In your hope, Scorpio. Oh, 7 of Wands. Okay. Are you hoping that he's not going to get defensive? You know, if you tease someone long enough, they get irritated, right? What you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out if your person feels the way you do. Do they want a serious connection? Do they see me in their future? Do they plan on having kids with me later on, getting married to me later on? You don't know. So you've been trying to keep things light, but you have been wondering, is this going to last? So you've been teasing your person. When I get married, you know, I want one of those rings with the diamonds around the outside and a pretty stone in the middle. And you know that I'd want us to go to the Maldives, or I'd know that I'd want a beach wedding. Saying things like that, but with a big smile on your face and then laughing afterwards. Yeah. Someday, right? You may be worried that if you keep this up, he's going to sort of snap. Okay, that's enough. I know you're kind of serious here. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. Oh, Scorpio. And we end the reading with a Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarification for you. 8 of Swords. You're in your head because you may be dealing with someone a little bit off the wall. You may know that this person occasionally can be impulsive. You kind of like that, but it unnerves you because you're not talking about taking an impromptu trip to Paris, right? What you're talking about is getting really serious. And what you're thinking is, I wonder if it's ever going to happen. I tease my guy now and again, but with a serious undertone. Yes. Because underneath this Queen of Wands, I'm going to say it, guys, facade, jokey, playing it light, playing it sexy, you actually do want to get serious. 9 of Wands is, I'm trying not to let it bother me. I'm trying to act as if I don't really care, but I really, really do. I really, really do. His energy, Strength card. Leo energy. He's been holding back from doing anything too impulsive. I feel though he's sort of biding his time. A lot going on in his mind that he hasn't talked to you about. Three of Wands. He is waiting for his ship to come in with you. He's also doing a lot of thinking about his future, what he wants in his future, whether or not you two are on the same page. Do you get on really well? Do you have the same values, opinions? Does he feel comfortable with you? Is the trust between you really strong? He's been thinking about all of this, but keeping it inside. So both of you have been deep in thought for different reasons. You've been wondering whether or not this guy would ever get serious with you. He's been wondering quietly whether or not you two could indeed have a future together. So both of you actually independently have been thinking the same thing. Underneath the deck, we have Four of Coins. Interesting. I think, Scorpio, you've been hanging on to the hope that this would eventually get serious. Two of Wands. You've been standing at crossroads, trying not to give the impression that you're really wanting to know, is it going to happen? Is he going to get serious with you? Or maybe should you consider walking away? You've tried to keep things playful and not get serious with him, but underneath you're struggling. Nine of Pentacles. What you've been thinking about is, should I let go of this? Is this guy ever going to get more serious with me? So, Scorpio, let's get into this and see what comes through. I have to say, I think he's going to be doing something to surprise you. Archangel Michael, what is the Queen of Wands crossed with the Two of Coins? The Page of Wands, yeah. This is you joking around with him. You know, dragging him past, I don't know, baby shops or wedding dress shops. Oh, that's a nice dress. What do you think I'd look like in that one? Yeah, you've been teasing him. Or pointing at cute kids. Oh, look, wow. Our babies will be so gorgeous. You've been teasing him. But I don't think, Scorpio, he's reacted at all. A blank expression. Scorpio, you can't read this guy. You can't read this guy. But with a Knight of Coins, you know that you're seriously dating. Yeah. Three of Coins, you're building a foundation for a future together, or you hope you are. But it may be getting to the point, Scorpio, that you feel as if it's just a fantasy for you. It's never going to happen. You're beginning to get a bit nervous that it's something that you're always going to dream about, but you're going to carry on just dating, right? Yeah. Deep down with the Nine of Swords, you're wondering whether or not it's worth the time and effort, even though you're really trying to sort of keep things light and jokey and yeah, one day, you know, it'll happen or it may not do. You don't know what else to do because you don't want to give this guy an ultimatum and sit him down and say, okay, come on, we've been dating for this amount of time. Are you ever going to propose or are we ever going to talk about having a family? Because you're afraid he's going to kind of get cold feet and say, okay, not ready, push you away. But you're feeling frustrated. You are feeling frustrated. It's as if, how long can I keep up this pretense that I really don't care? Because you do. You do. Yeah, it's becoming too much. I'm trying to be cool, calm, and collected about this. I'm trying not to talk about this. If I do talk about it, I'm making a joke out of it. But you really do want to know, Is this a waste of your time? So Scorpio, in the past, 8 of Wands. Archangel Michael, what's the 8 of Wands in the past for Scorpio, please? King of Wands, this is your guy. Wow. King and Queen of Wands. Lots of attraction, beautiful energy. Knight of Wands. Yes, lots of attraction. But you may have thought, Scorpio, that's all it was. You may have thought that's all it was. I think this is inner conflict. Does he just find me very attractive, very sexy, or does he see me in his future? But I don't think you worried about it too much in the past. You just enjoyed it for what it was. After that time, things did progress. You moved from a sort of friends with benefits or casual dating into boyfriend, girlfriend. We are a couple. 6 of Pentacles. So things did progress, but I feel as if they stayed in this sort of dating scenario for quite a long time. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You both agreed not to date other people, and you both worked on this relationship. But I feel as if you waited and waited, Scorpio. Sorry, I'm laughing, guys. Temperance. Yes, waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and coasted one day, to the point where I think now you believe it's never going to happen, and it's almost become a bit of a joke. When I'm 90, he'll propose, you know? But underneath, you're feeling a bit stressed. Should I just let this go? You don't want to, but... Yeah, 3 of Cups. What you're thinking about is he's still quite playful with me. I still feel as if we're sort of casually dating, even though we're a couple. What you're thinking about, Scorpio, is at some point, I want to talk about getting married. I want to talk about having a child, kids. When are we going to get to that phase? Yeah. Seems to be taking forever. Hangman. Seems to be taking forever. You're trying to see things from his perspective. Maybe he's concentrating on his career. Maybe he is younger than you. Could be. The Star. You're so happy when you're with him. I mean, this is a dream come true for you, but there's a sense of, are we ever going to get to the next stage, you know? You're losing faith, and even though you're trying not to let it affect you, it is. Maybe every Christmas or Valentine's Day or birthday, you're sort of thinking, okay, maybe this year, and it's just not happening. So, my beautiful Scorpios, in the immediate future, the Magician and the Death card. Now, your guy is keeping a bit of a poker face, but he's definitely thinking about you. He's considering major change and transformation. You are wanting this to move forward. Magician. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Do we have timing, please, Michael? Thank you. Okay, guys, you're not going to like it. June. June, really? Yeah, Michael saying June. 6 of June to the 28th of June. Okay. What is your guy thinking about? Let's have a look. What is this guy thinking about, Michael, please? Yeah, I thought so. He's thinking about long-term commitment. He's also thinking, does he have enough money to take things to the next level with you? Getting married is expensive. Having kids is expensive. He's thinking very seriously about commitment. What else is on his mind? Judgment. There's a lot of Sagittarian energy coming through here. He feels deep down he is ready to make a decision, a serious decision about you. He knows full well, Scorpio, that you joke about it, but you're quite serious. He knows. He's not stupid. He knows. He also knows that he's been sabotaging making a serious decision to step things up with you because maybe he hasn't been sure. He hasn't been sure. Was he really ready for this? High Priestess. He's been keeping this all under wraps, although he knows intuitively that it's right. He knows intuitively you're the one. Six of Cups. He's been looking back at the past, Scorpio, at the times he spent with you. He may even have been thinking back to his own childhood. He could be thinking about children. Do I want children? Could we afford to have kids? He's very, very logical and serious in his mindset. But he is coming through as a King of Wands, which is naturally a man who takes action, but more based on the physical connection, the passion. But he's beginning to think much more seriously, Scorpio, although he's keeping it under his hat. What's he thinking about? The Hermit. Could be a Virgo. He's thinking about his upbringing, how he feels about you. He may be wondering if you're ready to get serious. Are you ready to be a mother? Are you ready to be a wife? Scorpio, I feel that the reason why he's been dragging his feet, to be honest, is because you've been playing things very light with him, because you didn't want him to feel stressed, that you were putting him under any pressure. But, Scorpio, have you been playing it too light? He knows that you joke around about getting married, having kids. When is it going to happen? Maybe never. He doesn't know if you're ready. He doesn't know, Scorpio, if you're ready. Is this the woman who was just fantasizing about being a mom, fantasizing about wearing a white wedding dress, fantasizing about walking down the aisle, fantasizing about planning a lovely wedding? From what you've been saying to him, Scorpio, he may feel you're partly joking with him, and he may not know that if he did something serious, whether or not you'd laugh and say, oh no, I was just kidding. Oh no, I'm not ready yet. No, I don't want to have kids. He doesn't actually know, Scorpio. So here's you keeping it all light and playful, thinking, yeah, I don't want to put him on the spot. I don't want to give him an ultimatum, but I hope to goodness he understands that I do want this. He doesn't know if you really do want this. You're joking about it, sure. You're being lighthearted about it because you don't want him to feel pressurized, but he may be seeing that as you not knowing if you're really ready, when I think you are. So do we have, guys, here, two people who are holding back because neither of you feels the other person is ready, when what really needs to take place here is a serious conversation? And it doesn't need to be a clinical conversation. I would like to know when you are going to propose, because I want to know whether or not it's worth spending my time dating you or whether or not I should move on. No, but I think you two started off in a very light, playful energy, sexy energy. And then you regularly dated, and you have been wondering whether or not this is ever going to get serious. Your guy may still see you sat in inverted commas in the Queen of Wands energy. Fun-loving, maybe not so serious, teasing him, joking with him. Whereas I feel underneath, Scorpio, you're dealing with a guy who is quite serious-minded. So he's been holding back, but it's been on his mind for quite a long time, getting serious with you. What are you manifesting, Scorpio? What are you manifesting? Yeah, you want to get serious, Queen of Coins. You want to manifest serious commitment. What are you thinking about? Yeah, you're fantasizing about getting really serious with this guy. What are you thinking about? Yeah, a legal contract. Yeah. Scorpio, you are fantasizing about marrying this guy, creating a life with this guy. But I feel as if, Scorps, and don't hate me, guys, I feel as if you need to shift out of this light energy you're sitting in. Because if you're too playful with him, he can't take you seriously. He doesn't see you as wife, as mother. He sees you as a good time girl, okay? Even though you guys are dating and have been for a while, because it started off as a sexual connection, that's what I think happened. He still sees you as someone who is maybe physically attracted to him, but I don't know if I ever want to get married, because you're joking about it. I feel as if you need to get a little bit more serious with him rather than being playful. Try that tactic, because this is a very seductive, coquettish woman. This is a sort of woman who's acting as if she'd rather have a few nights of passion, a little bit of fun time, steamy time with her man, than she would picking out China for a new home, right? Scorpio, I know this sounds crazy, but I feel that if you dampen down the physical side of the connection a little bit, just a little bit, and start talking about serious things, no longer teasing him about kids and getting married, and cut out the teasing, I feel, Scorpio, that will be the signal he needs to know that you are really serious. You're not playing around anymore. I actually feel he's on the brink of wanting to take things to the next level with you, but maybe, Scorpio, he didn't feel you were ready. I've got to be honest. So, what are you thinking about? Yeah, 7 of Coins. You guys may have been off and on dating for quite a long time. Three of Swords. Scorpio, you're feeling brokenhearted. Inside, deep down, you are not saying anything to your guy. What you've told yourself is, no pressure. I don't want him to feel as if I'm pressurizing him, so I'm going to keep things really light and sexy. Let's just see what happens. But to the point where he feels as if you are not ready. And so, Scorpio, he's waiting for you to sort of calm it down a little bit. That's what I'm hearing. He's waiting for you to calm it down a little bit. You may be in your 30s but look like you're in your 20s. You may come across as being younger than you are. You may have a fun sense of humor. But I feel as if he needs to see another side of you. Or, Scorpio, to be honest, you need to drop the mask a little bit for him to take you seriously. He's waiting for you to do that. Unbeknown to him, you're heartbroken because he's not taking action in the way you want him to. But he doesn't know if you're really ready. It's sort of, oh yeah, I'd look great in that wedding dress. And then you giggle. Yeah, right. Like it's never going to happen. You're laughing about it. You're joking about it. What you're trying to do is take the pressure off him. But the way he sees it is that you may not deep down be ready to get married or talk about having a family. He may feel that it's all jest with you. So think about that. What is the energy between these two? Yeah, look at that. You don't think he's really wanting a long-term situation with you. And Scorpio, he's thinking exactly the same, right? Because you've tried so hard to just lighten everything up. Now, Scorpio, you need to shift into the energy of future wife rather than sexy girlfriend, right? You do. Because unless you do, he is never going to see you as future wife. He's always going to see you as sexy girlfriend. So to change his mindset, you need to behave as if you really do genuinely want this. I think you'd be sat in fear that if you talked seriously about the future, he would run a mile. What I'm saying to you is, I don't think he's going to. He's been waiting for a signal from you to act, but you haven't given him that signal. And so he's just been sitting waiting for it, not wanting to make a fool of himself. Well, if I really propose, Scorpio may laugh and joke and say, oh, yeah, right, you know, I don't think this is a real proposal. You're too jokey, Scorpio. You're too lighthearted. And it's all based around fear of behaving in a more serious manner in case you put him off. You will not. If anything, he's going to take that as you ready to get married, ready to have a future with him, ready to get your feet under the table, ready to start a family. Because here he is coming in with the Knight of Cups. This is your chance of toning down the playful energy, the seductress, right? And shifting more into future wife energy. So here he comes, guys. What is he going to say to you? Let's have a look. The Sun. Okay, Scorpio. There's going to be a point of time, and it's going to be soon. I would say in the next 12 months, if not a lot earlier, when he's going to talk to you about the future. Do you see your life with me in the future? Do I make you happy? I love you. This is the time, Scorpio, where you don't laugh and say, of course I love you. Don't be so ridiculous. No, you look at him square in the eyes and you smile and say, of course I love you. I love you a great deal. This is him wanting to see the serious side of you, because this is a really serious conversation. So bite your lip if you're tempted out of feeling nervous or feeling a bit fearful of messing around with him. No, put your serious hat on for this conversation. Because if you don't, Scorpio, you could blow it with this guy. You could blow it. What else is this guy saying? Yeah, the World. He's thinking the next phase of your relationship. He could be talking to you about moving to another area. He could have got a job offer or something like that. And he wants to know whether or not you love him enough to potentially go with him. What is this all about, this move? I feel this is a move. The Sun and the World, right? Yeah. He's got a job offer, or he's thinking of going for a position in another area. And I feel, Scorpio, he wants to know, are you ready to leave your job, to leave your friends behind, your family behind, your parents, whatever this is, and start to build a really serious life with him in another area? He wants to know. He may be testing you. It may be if your reaction is, oh no, wow, what? You want me to come and live with you? No, I don't want to leave this area. He's testing you. Because what he's thinking about is, if this is a woman who sees me in her future, of course she will want to be with me. Now, it may be a little bit complicated if you've got a really serious job in one particular area, but this is him almost wanting to find out, Scorpio, what you'd sacrifice to be with him long term. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. I mean, this is a conversation based around come live with me, right? Be my woman. Why don't we set up house together? I want you to be in my life, in this new area. So you have to make a decision about what you're going to do. What is your reaction? Yeah, you did not expect this, Tower. You did not expect this. Now, it may even be, Scorpio, that he's talking to you, saying to you, I didn't tell you before, but I've had this amazing job offer. I have to start in 3 or 4 months. It's going to be a long way away from you. And I wanted to know how you felt about moving with me. Again, he's really serious. So take him seriously, right? No chuckling. You've got to be joking, right? Yeah, no chuckling, Scorpio. I'm getting this energy from you. I don't know why. Making everything out to be a bit of a joke. This is a really serious decision for him. What else is he saying? Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, what he's saying to you is, Scorpio, Moon, and he is fearful, he's nervous in asking you to marry him. I want to be your husband, right? I want you to be my wife. Because you may have given him the impression you were very happy in this light-hearted, playful energy. Oh, well, one day, yeah. Making it out to be something that you talked about now and again, but sort of in jest. And he hasn't really known how to take that. Is Scorpio trying to drop massive hints that I'm not getting here? Or is Scorpio joking around, wanting me to know that, oh God, no, I don't want to be a mom. You got to be kidding me, right? Little babies everywhere. Yeah, no, Scorpio, he doesn't really know. That's what I'm getting here. He doesn't know. What else is he saying? Yeah, Chariot. Okay. He's talking about leaving. What is he going to say to you? Okay. He's going to come out with the fact that he's in love with you. So you may have had a fun type of connection. Nothing too serious, even though you might have been dating for quite a while. He's ready to get serious, but he didn't know if you were. So what he's saying is, I see you in my future. I feel I'm ready to move into the next stage. I'm being offered this incredible job in this other area. I love you. I want to go. But then he's sort of skating around the issue of, is Scorpio ready or not? I want to be Scorpio's husband, but I'm afraid of asking Scorpio outright in case she laughs. In case she jokes with me. Oh, right, you're not serious, you're proposing? What, now? Yeah, where's the ring then? He has no idea what you're going to say. So, Scorpio, this is your moment, guys. This is your big moment. Are you going to take him seriously? What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. This is you realizing he's serious. Page of Cups is, oh gosh, okay, well, I love you too. He's saying, I love you. You're saying, well, I love you too. You may say to him, so I guess that this is us getting serious. You want to be my King of Pentacles. You're realizing that this is the moment, Scorpio, when you should take him seriously. Because this is a really serious conversation. Yeah. I mean, this is future marriage we're talking about. He could be a Taurian. This is the moment, Scorpio, when you realize he's sort of prepping you for a proposal. He's talking about his future. He wants you to be in his future, but he's worried about coming out with a proposal in case you don't take him seriously, in case you think it's all a joke. That's the energy you're sitting in. I mean, you may just have a lovely, playful, light energy, great fun, big personality, very sensual, but he wants to see a serious side of you because this is his future. We're talking about your future together. What are you going to say, Scorpio? Yeah, you're going to say yes. Finally, Scorpio, you're going to realize that he's not messing around. And I think you're moving into more of a serious mindset, because what you're saying is, if you uproot and move for this job, I will go with you. And that is a beautiful energy. That is a beautiful energy. What is he going to say? Yes, wow. Wheel of Destiny. Yep. You may find, Scorpio, when you say yes and you're a little bit more serious about it, he may open up more and say, I'm so glad because I knew when I met you that this was going to go somewhere. I feel that we're sort of meant to be. I'm very excited about moving into this new cycle with you. And things are actually going to start progressing. Yeah. And when you've had this conversation with the Four of Swords, you're going to go home and think about this. Oh my goodness. Because I acted as if it was a playful connection, nothing too serious. Yeah, you know, one day, you know, he's going to propose one day. Because you've now shifted into a slightly more serious frame of mind, he has faith in you that you really want to be with him long term. So I think, Scorpio, now this is going to progress pretty quickly. Final card for Scorpio. Yeah, I knew it. Queen of Cups. Scorpio, what you're doing is you're pushing down the need to be sensual, the seductress, coquettish, you know, playful, out of fear of getting your heart broken. If I keep it nice and light and sexy, then I can just walk away if it doesn't work out. You've been afraid of opening up your heart to this person. But with you moving into the Queen of Cups, being open and honest and a bit more serious with him, yes, I do love you, this is actually now going to progress. So you're getting rid of the Queen of Wands energy and you're shifting into the Queen of Cups energy, which of course is then going to move into the Queen of Pentacles energy. And therefore into the energy of the Empress, because he is your Emperor. So my lovely Scorpios, it's taken a while. Thank you for bearing with me. If this is your story, let me know. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Scorpio.